This box is almost virtually guaranteed to disappoint us today, but a couple years from now, it could be the smartest thing I've ever opened. This is Bowman Draft. Welcome to the We Should Rip YouTube channel. My name is Jake, and as always, thank you for being with us. I guess this is hello world in the words of Tiger Woods. But yeah, we're going to open up a 2025 box of Bowman Draft. I've been part of a couple of breaks of this, and we've broken probably about 12 boxes of it on our channel at this point. And let me tell you, it hasn't disappointed. We've hit multiple autographs of Eli Willits. We've hit a Cade Anderson auto. Seth Hernandez has come out in big droves. So there haven't always been disappointments, but there's a couple things we're still hunting personally. Stained glass, etched glass, a crystallized. Would love to hit a snack pack in this box. This is our lucky box of the day. So without further ado, I'll save you the big fancy preambles you get on a lot of these YouTube channels. We do rip on Whatnot pretty much 5 days a week. So if you want to join us, there is a link in the description. If you haven't joined us on Whatnot, that link will give you $15, $10 or $15 to your first purchase. So let's get into it. There's our packs. We'll get them out. There's a lot of cards in these breaks, ladies and gentlemen, and that is the best part of Bowman Draft. If you're breaking Bowman Draft with the intent to, I don't know, profit on day one, you're probably doing it wrong, to be honest with you. This is a collector's product. It's a product that is really supposed to introduce us to a lot of guys that got drafted, and we're going to do our best to hit some cool stuff for my PC. If there's anything in this video that you see that you can't live without, feel free to send me a message on Instagram at We Should Rip. We're on Whatnot. Might be willing to part with some of it, but we're going to see what we got first. There's all the base paper. We're not going to go through that on the video. That would be a very long video. Yeah, we're really looking for the chrome stuff, but I do have a lot of the base paper in my PC. If you want some base paper, DM me as well. We could probably hook you up. There's Landon Hoge there. 125 on the Reptilian. Nice start. We'll go ahead and put this on a top loader sleeve. White Sox, not used to them being a top product in trading cards right now, but Bowman Draft is a little bit different. Ultimately, the teams that, are not great right now oftentimes have the best draft picks, and the White Sox, a couple of those guys on that list. But this one will get a kickstand right now. Hopefully he'll get booted for something better. Some of the other chrome cards we have in here: Mason Neville, there's Castillo, Caden Kent, Johnny Level there, Patrick Forbes for the Diamondbacks, Gavin Turley, Xavier Naines. There's JJ Weatherholt, prize prospects insert. Very nice insert there. It's just a base insert. You get one of these a pack. They rotate around with Axis and this one and a couple others. There's Ryan Waldschmidt, Kane Kepley, and Easton Carmichael on our refractors. Yeah, been a great product for us thus far. We're obviously hunting big names with the autos, but a lot of these guys, you just never know what ends up happening with guys that get drafted. They can get traded. Some of them will end up being baseball coaches and used car salesmen, but a lot of them will turn into your next hot MLB star. Behind Anthony Evison, we do have Mason McConaughey to 35. This is an interesting one. Somebody in my chat said this is supposed to be a logo fractor, but the logo's never made it on there. But Mason McConaughey, nonetheless, for the Rangers, number to 35, going to be the hit in this pack. I put hit in quotes. But Mason McConaughey, decent chase for the Rangers. Who knows what he develops into, but that one will get a kickstand for now as well. There's Aaron Watson, Franklin Arise, Caden Bonine, Cameron Nelson, Max Clark, Mason Morris, Eduardo Tate, and there is Seth Hernandez. We hit this card number to 5, a red one, all sweet with 2 of 5. The numbering's a little hard to see, but it was instantly recognizable as a red parallel of that. We've hit a bunch of Seth Hernandez. Corbin Dickerson there for the refractor for the Mariners. Seth Hernandez, we've hit his auto to 75. We've hit his auto twice on the base as well. So the number to 75 was really nice. It was a color match insert, which was pretty awesome to see. More base paper here. Oh, this could be really nice. Ike Irish to 250. This is one of the, achromatic autograph cards of Ike Irish there. Very nice card. We've had a lot of guys in our chat coming in hunting Ike Irish cards. My only beef with Bowman, I guess, Tops here is that they could not see to it to put this sticker on straight. The fact that we have sticker autos still on inserts of Bowman is a little disappointing, but nonetheless, we'll take the card. That is number 64 on print of 250. of Mr. Ike Irish there. We like that. Ike, going to be a pretty good player, I think, for Baltimore. We'll see how long it takes him to get up to the league, but good start to that pack for sure. There's Colin Yeaman, Carlos LaGrange, Billy Carlson, there's Walker Jenkins, Ethan Fry, Arun Escobar, Kaysen Cunningham on the draft insert. We've had a lot of people chasing Kaysen, surprisingly, as well, with Ethan Hedges and Arun Escobar there. That's the fun part about our Whatnot channel, guys. We're not, I mean, I'm sure everybody says this, but we're not like everybody else. You could read our reviews. You can see we're chilling. We're talking about prospects. We're not screaming at you about prices. We have 2-for-1s and stasher passes up on the board pretty much every spin. By collectors for collectors is what I like to say. Here's some more color. How about CJ Gray to 250 for the Angels? CJ, not familiar with him, but that's the cool part with draft. A lot of these guys are so young. We've had some 2008s on the birthday. This one is January 25th of 2007. Today is the 17th, so it's almost his birthday. Happy birthday, CJ. But we'll take your purple, and I'll probably throw this in a shoebox, and we'll see where he lands. That's what I call it. Bowman is a shoebox product. You put it in a shoebox, and we'll see what happens. There's Jack Gervich, George Lombard, Nolan Schubart, Cash Mayfield, Jake Cook, Pena, Cody Miller. Our sky blue of this box, only one of these per box, going to be Blake Mitchell for Kansas City, George Lombard on the refractor, and Gavin Killian as well. So a very good start. Lots of numbered cards. The Ike Irish achromatic auto. I'm probably going to get the name of that parallel mixed up. There's so many parallels and so many different inserts, but we've only hit one other of those, and they're tougher pulls. And I said it was 12 boxes. It's actually been 16. We've opened up 2 cases. There's Justin Lampkin, Yandel Ricardo, Nate Snead, Ryan Sloan, Devin Taylor, Enrique Bradfield, Easton Carmichael, George Lombard on the prize prospects with Braden Montgomery and Ethan Fry as the refractors. So, would love for you to come and hang out with us. We ripped a little bit of everything, mostly baseball. We have done some basketball and stuff, but baseball's really our passion that we should rip. There's Michael Oliveto, Joshua Lugo, Gavin Feen, Matt Barr, Briggs McKenzie, Joshua Grauer, AJ Russell, Eli Willits on the Axis insert. We'd love to see an auto of him. We hit a box yesterday with 2 Eli Willits autos. That was insane. Cameron Maldonado and Devin Taylor on the refractors. That was crazy because Eli's been a little bit, I don't know what the word is, elusive, but they call me the Willits Whisperer on the channel now. I am the James Wood Whisperer as well. If you know, you know. Here's our second auto of the box. It's going to be Landon Harmon for the Nationals. You saw the Nationals logo and you hoped, but Landon Harmon going to be their pitcher prospect here. That is our second auto of the box. Number 48 pick in the draft. He was born in 2006 from Massachusetts, it looks like. Not familiar with Landon, but we'll see what ends up happening with him. As always, I just tossed that. Let's just go with there. Let's go, baby. We're firing it in there. There's Cade Anderson for the Mariners, Sean Youngerman, Cade Obermuller, Charlie Condon, James Tibbs, Mitch Voigt, Tommy Troy, Liam Doyle on the prize prospects, Dax Kilby. My number one chaser, actually sleeper, is Dax, and then Enrique Bradfield Jr. there for the Orioles. I'll turn my computer down because it keeps beeping at me. My goodness, computer, I'm trying to film a video, man. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I saw 28 days until pitchers and catchers report. That is sight for sore eyes situations. We've got 2 blue here. Lirzano for the Tigers going to be the first one. That is number 18 on print of 150. And then Cade Obermuller, blue to 150 auto for the Phillies. That is number 60 on print. True blue there. We'll take it. Couple of pitcher autos, but a very nice Ike Irish auto card there. We'll take it. We have had a handful of boxes with bonus hits, so we'll see what we can get. But nonetheless, we'll take Cade Obermuller to 150. Decent prospect for the Phillies. With a lot of these guys, you just don't know how long it's going to be until they do make the league. And when they do, it's going to be exciting. There's Gustavo Melendez, Malcolm Moore, Kyle Lodesy, Mike Soroka, Aiden Miller, Vidoric, Dakota Jordan. Gustavo Melendez, upside down, that's a refractor. It doesn't look like anything super special there. With Theo Guillen on the in-action insert, JJ Weatherholt, Axis, Schubar, and Episcope. These in-action inserts, I think best insert in the set. Personally, I love that they put the barcode there. The picture that they had on the sell sheet did have the cutout up there like it was going to be a hanger, like they're an action figure, and they didn't end up doing that, probably for QC reasons, and there's tons of possibility for those to tear. But nonetheless, very nice insert. I love that one. I think Topps needs to get more creative and continue to do that with their inserts. It gets fun that way. Next pack, we got this pack and 3 more left to go. Let's keep it moving. There's Dean Curley, Kevin McGonigal there, Michael Lombardi, Travis Bazzana, Ryan Weidman, Valdez, Aaron Walton, Cash Mayfield, and Tate Southseen there for the Braves. One thing I will say, if you're opening up Bowman Draft right now to try and make a profit, I think you're doing it wrong. I really do. You'll get on Whatnot and see a whole ton of people freaking out about prices. And, I have to hit a Eli Willits to make my money. The reality is even the number 1 pick in the draft cannot turn into anything. Right. And, in my opinion, you obviously have some safer names like Willits and Hernandez. And for me, it's, my Mariners pitcher prospect. But to be honest with you, this isn't like a traditional Bowman where you're chasing the hot rookie, or your Topps products where you're chasing Nick Kurtz and Shohei right now for a quick flip. This is going to be a long-term hold product, which is why I call it the Bowman Ball Knowers Association. My Bowman Ball Knowers are the ones that like this product. There's Aiden Miller for the Phillies, Gray, Reimer, Harmon, Made, Caleb Wing, JoJo Barker. There's Aiden West, Andrew Salas on the Axis, and Walker Jenkins there on the refractor. Not everything in collecting has to be about profit and loss, man. It just doesn't. And there's certainly an element to it. I haven't hit a big Mariner in this box, and those are the guys I collect. But unfortunately, or fortunately for me, I like to collect cards of all kinds, and I'll hold that Ike Irish, I think, until he makes the league. And if he doesn't, it is what it is. There's Josh Hammond to $4.99 on the paper for Kansas City. And in a broader sense, right? Like, that's the fun part. Maybe somebody else that's an Orioles fan does hit a bigger Mariner card or has something in their PC. You can trade it, you can sell it, you can do whatever you want. There's no hate for however you choose to collect from me. But this is a longer-term hold product. There's Ike Irish, Maldonado, Dax Kilby, Ryan Waldschmidt, Elwanger, Selstein, Gavin Killian, Kevin McGonigal. Going to be interesting to see what he does on the Axis insert. Thomas White and James Elwanger there for the Twins. Final pack here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to do all sorts of these kind of videos. I obviously am a Mariner fan, so if you do come in my break room, unfortunately, the Mariners are not on the wheel. They have not been. They never will be. And I have all of the Sarin Lau and, Ryland Thomas and all the other guys in Update. I have all their cards to prove it. So, but if you're a fan of anybody else, or you just want to come talk baseball, come join us on Whatnot. That link is in the description below. There's Kane Kepley, Braden Montgomery, Ethan Hedges, Thomas White, Episcope, Tate Southseen, Corbin Dickerson, Brady Abel on the prized prospects insert, Jack Gervich and Felnin Selstein there for the Mariners on the refractor. So overall, I would say decent box with the Ike Irish number 64 of 250 there. Very nice card. I wish they would have put the sticker on, I guess, correctly. They might have done that because his auto was a little off center on the sticker. It looks like the auto is pretty square now, and that's why they put the sticker on that way. But nonetheless, these achromatic cards are pretty sweet, and this is a nice one that I'm probably going to hold unless I've got an Orioles fan that's interested in it. I'm excited about it. Also hit another Reptilian for my collection with Landon Hoge, Cade Obermuller auto to 150. So true blue auto there, which is always nice. One of the nicer colors that you can get. And Landon Harmon was our other autograph of the box. So without further ado, thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell so you don't miss anything that we've got coming on the We Should Rip YouTube channel. And there'll probably be some giveaways of these cards too on Whatnot. So come by, join us. We'd love to have you. Don't feel any pressure to come by. Just come hang out, talk baseball. We'd like you to think of us as your local card shop with a podcast. And yeah, if you want to hop in, you can. So thank you so much. And as always, we should rip. So should you. Peace.